welcome to the Breakfast Best.
where we give you the best bits from this week's breakfast shift.
I'm Elsa.
And I'm Tim, and you're listening to Switch.
Now, this could be the proudest moment for Queensland in history. Maybe we could be saviors of the planet.
Oh?
It's about time.
That's a burden that I think we're willing to take, and it all comes down to a specific breed of grass.
As we always knew it would.
Yeah. This breed of grass comes from Queensland, and it actually could hold the answer to food shortages around the world, which is really, really cool. The grass is called resurrection grass, and it's being researched by scientists from the Queensland University of Technology. Represent for its resilience. This resurrection grass is actually native to Charleville, which is in southern Queensland, like mid-central to southern
Southwest.
Queensland.
Somewhere Queensland.
It's in Queensland, in like the really dried part.
Yeah.
And it has genetic properties which allow it to grow in these conditions, which are, there's a low rainfall, high temperatures, and high salinity. So, really bad conditions if you want to grow anything.
Yeah.
But stuff is still growing out there. And that's why they've used this particular breed of grass. Because the genes are really useful to crops like rice. And they want to, rice is also a grass. And they want to, once they've found the gene, for this resurrection grass, once they've identified this gene, they can then splice it and then insert it into rice. So then rice can grow in areas which are high salinity, high temperature, and low rainfall.
Wow.
Now, I've been to Charleville.
Oh, tell us more.
How was it? Was it dry?
Yes.
Did you open your mouth and it was just sand, salt?
Meteorologically,
Yep.
it's a terrible place. It's really hot. It's really dry. I can't understand how anything, grass,
Yep.
humans, cattle, any of that can survive out there, but it does.
Wow.
And it's cool to
That's
see that that's
impressive.
actually helping out.
So that's your taste of Armageddon, Charleville?
I don't want to go that far.
Because I know Birdsville was on fire a couple of years ago.
We might have some fans from Charleville listening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's not alienate them.
Okay, thank
Maybe.
you, Charleville. We thank you for having such terrible conditions that you can save the planet with them.
It helps out the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is like how there are fish that can live in Arctic waters, and then like we're gonna use that to figure out how to get something to live in cold temperatures.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Let's make
Nature is
spacesuits.
inspiring.
We'll send astronauts into space wearing these fish.
Yes, cover it in a
Yes.
suit made of the fish.
Excellent use, Alice.
I think it's brilliant. Well, the genetic modification and all that is really important because the US population will be an estimated 8.32 billion by 2025. So like 10 years away, 11. It's going to be like another, billion? It's a hell of a leap. And then by 2050, the UN Agricultural Organization, Food and Agricultural Organization, says that global food supplies will need to increase by 60% from what they are now
That is shocking.
to meet demands.
So they go on from two sides of this. Like they go from what this side is the let's figure out how to get plants to grow in dry areas.
Yep.
And then the other side, which seems to be let's figure out how to turn the dry areas into wet areas. And getting plants that can grow in these areas seems a lot easier than figuring out like cloud seeding and all that kind of stuff.
And also changing local ecosystems and things like that.
Exactly.
That's a big deal.
Let's just
Chuck some
terraform.
rice in there.
Let's just terraform Mars.
And just turn it into a giant farm.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's problem solved.
Elsa, you've solved this.
I know.
Forget
right?
about this
Again,
grass.
Queenslanders have the answer.
Are you guys in the mood for some doomsday speculation?
Love it. Every week we have something about
Every
doomsday.
week.
My
doomsday.
foil hat is on.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Well, actually, I'm not going to give you any doomsday speculation. I'm giving you the raw facts.
We're gonna okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
one of those conspiracies.
Dayton and switch. An asteroid is supposedly moving very close to Earth with a 1 in a million chance of hitting us. Oh, that's what the internet wants you to believe. Actually, there is an asteroid blitzing by soon, but it won't hit us, thankfully.
But
Yeah.
there's a 1 in a million chance that it might.
That was like a week ago. They were like, "Yeah, this asteroid could hit
So
us."
now there's a bigger chance?
No.
No.
It's closer? It could be right on top of us right
Calm
now.
your
Yeah.
tinfoil hat.
No!
The asteroid, called 2003 QQ47, will pass Earth around March 26.
The
But
devil's number.
Oh. But it'll be about 19 million kilometers away, which is 50 times further away than the moon. So you don't need to worry.
Still,
It's okay,
that's
Tim.
too close for comfort.
The moon's gravitational pull, along with Earth's, and unpredictable solar
It'll
flares,
suck it in.
just could actually swing it.
I don't like this.
The asteroid was first detected 11 years ago, so this is not a new asteroid, hence why it has 2003 in its name.
Here's my plan.
Yep.
Here's what we're doing.
All right.
Right.
This
Okay, Wally Coyote, hit us up.
is getting too close for comfort.
Oh,
These
absolutely.
asteroids have just been pushing the limits, seeing how close they can get to us, testing our resolve. We need to blow this asteroid up.
Right.
As an example, to send a message to the other asteroids out there
Yep.
not to cross our territorial space-Earth borders.
Yep.
Don't get near us. Alright?
Yep.
If we are threatened, we will attack you. We are like angry
No, we'll
chihuahuas.
just, put them in detention somewhere. Somewhere else in space,
Yeah, send him back to the asteroid belt. or
Yeah,
something.
you stay
Yeah.
there. You stay
Stay
there.
there.
I don't like asteroids getting close. Because
No?
we're gonna miss one.
Uh-huh.
We are going to miss one, and it's gonna hit us. And I'm worried about that.
It's gonna
Well,
slip through the
we have been
radar.
hit many times before, but,
Yeah.
Big.
not in our species.
Yeah,
I
we've
can-
been on a lucky streak. That's
Look-
gonna run out someday.
Calculations suggest that this asteroid won't be able to hit Earth for at least 100 years because of its orbit. So
Yeah, and
you don't need to worry.
Not even our problem
Should we
anymore.
get to it early?
Yeah, maybe take her out.
Yeah, for our great-grandchildren's sake.
We're safe until the year 2170.
And then what
At
happens?
least.
Oh,
Well-
sweet.
World ending?
No, but then it's possible it could hit us.
Do a loop.
According, yeah.
100 years, you reckon we'll have enough... We'll have a way to, like, get rid of it?
Yeah, we'll have
If we're still around.
we'll have pea shooters that just go. You just fire. It's got.
Blah, blah,
Pew,
blah.
there goes a planet. Pew, there goes an asteroid.
What, like, they'll just give, like, a laser...
They'll just give 'em to
asteroid
kids.
destroying laser to a kid?
Yeah, pretty much.
It'll be
It's
a
100 years,
pastime.
man.
Yeah. That's what kids will play when they're growing up in space stations. They'll play Shoot the Asteroid.
Here you go, little
Yeah,
Tony,
they'll play-
take this. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, we've been playing asteroids since the 70s. Then they get to play the real deal.
I'm
Yeah.
switching to the other side of the spectrum now. We should turn the asteroid belt into a national park, an international park.
You know that.
It should be protected.
International-
You're not allowed to destroy asteroids in the asteroid belt. Anything else, fair game.
All right,
Mhm.
that's all cool.
I'm gonna be the voice of dissent here.
I was about to say you're protecting asteroids. You speak on behalf of the.
You're an
asteroid
asteroid lover.
Yeah, I do like asteroids actually.
Well,
and
what if
comets.
what if I said if we mined the asteroid belt per asteroid, we can make like $1 billion per person.
Like
out
us?
of out of
Like
out of
if
just
we did
raw out of like the raw like pure elements and like metals and everything in the asteroid belt.
I'm switching sides. I'm pro asteroid mining. Forget this international park.
You're the
We are
Gina
going-
Reinhardt of mining.
We're gonna go up
asteroids.
there in spacesuits and we're gonna get all of that
Strap
space gold.
those fish to our bodies.
Yep.
Yep.
Put your flag on it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then just mine some asteroids.
Yep. It'll be like just us with pickaxes.
Yeah. Playing Minecraft in space.
Yeah, I saw gravity. It seems like it's pretty easy to move around up there.
Don't freeze.
All right. Well, I'm still a little scared about this asteroid, but you're saying we're safe.
I'm saying you're safe. You don't need to listen to the internet scaremongering.
All right. I'll trust you, Steph. I'll
Thank
trust you.
you,
And
thank
so
you.
should you, listeners.
Yes. Trust me.
Get out of your asteroid bunkers. It's gonna be safe.
Mm.
Also, if you get our reception in asteroid bunkers, well done.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit confused right now. You've given me the time.
I have.
You have. I know where I am because I
Yes.
have GPS coordinates uplinked to my brain at all times.
Switch 1197.
But I want to know, Tim, what day is it?
Oh, interesting you should ask because it's actually Aruban Flag Day.
Okay.
Get
I wasn't
ready to celebrate.
I'm already celebrating.
Grab out your traditional Aruban clothes,
Which are?
sing the Aruban national anthem,
Which is?
and do a lot of other things that I don't know about.
In Aruba?
Eat Aruban food.
Okay.
We're in the Caribbean.
Oh, I thought we were like up in like the Scandinavia or
Nope,
something.
nope. I can see where you could make the mistake. You see, Aruba is an independent country in the Caribbean, but similar to Australia, is part of the British Commonwealth.
Ooh.
They are part of the Dutch Commonwealth,
That's why I'm
having
confused.
originally been a colony of the Netherlands.
Oh.
Now, they still are part of the Netherlands Empire, or whatever it is now, but they are their own independent country. So the Aruban flag, I'll give you a look at this. It's a lovely little flag.
Tiny.
It's a lovely
It's
little
blue
flag.
with stripes and a star. That's
So
cool.
it's got blue with a red star in the corner and then 2 yellow stripes down the bottom. Now, the flag was officially adopted in 1976, and each of the little things on it means something, much with every flag. So, the 4-pointed star means the 4 points of the compass, because Aruba has always been a very multinational country, because it's in the Caribbean, lots of shipping lanes, things like that, lots of people from different places coming in. The white border around the star represents the stretches of beaches that they have around the island. And then the blue obviously represents the ocean, because it is an island nation. And then the white stripes represent the movement of the country towards independence from the Kingdom of the Netherlands. And they also stand for the mineral wealth that has brought so much money to the country.
Makes sense. Visually, that I could have deducted that with my art major, which I totally don't have.
You could have done it.
I could have done that. I could have
believe
done
in
that
you.
flag. Thank you.
But that just makes me think, Alistair,
Yes, Tim.
what day is it?
Tim. It's awkward moment day as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should celebrate this with dead air. I think we should just go straight to Tim. I'm just going to propose a few awkward moments to you, just so you can fully appreciate Awkward Moment Day by just
Hit me with the
simulating.
uncomfortable, Alistair.
I'll simulate it. Tim, someone has said hello to you, and you've replied with good thanks. What do you do?
I've replied with good thanks.
You've replied with good thanks to
Good
hello.
thanks. Don't make eye contact.
Walk away.
Let's do some role play. You go.
Hello.
Good thanks.
All right, so now you're prepared to do. If this happens in future, Tim, you know what to do. Let's say you've been hanging out with a friend. You had a good time. Now it's time to go. You said goodbye.
Okay.
And you've walked in the same direction.
No, well,
Don't make eye contact.
this is awkward. We really shouldn't have said goodbye until later, right?
And then you actually turn around and walk in the complete opposite way of which you wanted to go in the first place.
And then I follow them home.
Oh God, it's not. It's awkward moment day. Yeah. Not serial killer day.
And then I'm in their wardrobe.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Awkward.
Tim, you're waiting for your date. She arrives, and she's wearing the exact same thing as you. Awkward. What do you
do? Okay.
Or you're wearing the exact same thing as her.
I've had this conversation with my girlfriend.
Where are you
Wouldn't
dressed?
it be awkward if we rocked up and we were wearing the same thing?
Like you're wearing one of her dresses or something? That's awkward.
I told her that she would have to get changed because in that dress my legs look way better than hers.
Now, Tim.
She has not left me.
Oh, awkward moment day.
Remember, it is Aruba Flag Day, and it is Awkward Moment Day.
And it's also that awkward moment when you forget to mention biodiesel day, which we totally did.
Oh, awkward.
Awkward. It's a proud day to be Lego fan, Tim, such as myself.
You're always a proud Lego fan.
Oh my gosh, am I ever. Now we have Lego taking over the Rubik's Cube world. The cube world, I don't know, of colored squares, I suppose.
One brick ruling another.
Yep. And one Lego brick to rule them all.
Yep, exactly.
To send them all
Throw it into a fire.
To send them all into the logical order of darkness, I suppose. This Lego robot has blasted the world record for Rubik's Cube solving. It's set a record of 3.253 seconds. Now, this robot is made entirely out of Lego. It's powered by Mindstorms, which is like one of the Technic robot subsets of Lego. But it's also powered by a phone, which is running a custom Android app, which uses like a camera to solve the Rubik's Cube as fast as possible, and then tell the actuators and all that, the arms inside the robot, to how to solve it, how to manipulate the Rubik's Cube.
So I'm trying to get a feel of the whole. It's a Lego robot.
Yeah.
Because you just said it's got actuators and stuff.
Which
in
is
it.
like that.
Are those made of Lego?
Yes, those are like.
What?
Yeah. Well, not Lego as in like bricks of Lego, but like stuff that came in Lego.
Well, then otherwise
sets.
it's just made of plastic, Alistair. If it's not Lego, then it's just regular
it's got
plastic.
It's got the Lego with the little copyright trademark thing on the brick. It's legit Lego.
Are the
It's
circuits made out of Lego?
Yeah. Not like plastic Lego.
Are the electrons running through the wires made out of Lego?
Yes,
It's
Tim.
not made out of Lego.
No, it's all stuff from Lego sets. Like Lego isn't just the little bricks, which are known as the system sets. It's also like the really technical, sciencey, robotic stuff.
So this robot was made from one of the same kits that they have those, like those Lego soccer contests where they get a bunch of school kids to build Lego soccer robots and they put them in a field.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's like a drum shape, and in the center, like, is these four arms which manipulate the cube. It's really cool. It's the human record for the Rubik's Cube was set by Mats Valk, which was 5.55 seconds. That was
Smashed him.
That was in 2013. So this robot, which now it's called the Cube Stormer 3, which is pretty cool. Destroyed it. Yeah. Absolutely destroyed it.
Alistair, I've made it very clear to you and the listeners about my fears of a robot apocalypse. My terrifying fear that one day the machines will rise up and take us all down.
Totally will.
And I hate these stories about robots that are acknowledged for their achievements, because that is just one step closer to doomsday. But I have no problem with Lego robots. I could smash a Lego robot.
They've been setting little...
I couldn't step on a Lego robot, but I could smash one.
You could reduce it to tiny little useless pieces, I suppose. But, you know, Lego has... that's why they leave little bricks around the house for you to step on. Because they're slowly trying to make you aware that they are the enemy, Tim.
No.
That they're smarter than you.
I can take them all down.
Can you solve a Rubik's Cube in less than 4 seconds, Tim?
No, but I can take a sledgehammer to a Lego robot. How about that? How about that, robot? Come at me now!
Touche.
Where are your cubes now? Nowhere. They're fixed. That's where they are.
Damn it. I will assemble my robot army. Just you watch.
Wait, are you joining their side?
Yeah, I'm on the Lego side.
I can't do the show with you anymore.
Oh.
Alistair.
Tim.
Le Paris. They did something interesting over the weekend.
That's Denmark, right?
No. It's Paris, France.
Oh.
In an effort to cut down on pollution from motor vehicles, over the weekend, they banned cars with an even-numbered license plate.
Platists.
No,
Evenists.
No. Evenists, yeah.
Were there even Stevens in town? Did they feel particularly...
I don't know how this would affect personalized plates. We have to look into that. We need more research. But yeah, a lot of people were banned from the road. They just said, okay, if you have an even number license plate and you live in the metropolitan area of Paris, you're not allowed to drive your car.
What?
Or you will be fined $30. They had 700 police cars monitoring the streets, and they ended up giving out 4,000 fines on the day.
That's ridiculous.
So the only people that were exempt were electric cars, hybrid cars, taxis, ambulances, driving school cars,
okay,
and refrigerated trucks.
So you just slap a refrigerator on your sedan and you're fine.
Yeah, so any personal transport that was on petrol, no.
Wow.
Not doing it.
This is kind of like when they did like those once a year power outs, like in Brisbane. Like it was in March or something. They just have that blackout day. Is this kind of like that? They just want to like make this tiny little dent in the like ecological footprint?
Yeah, I think it's more about sending a message about... It's like at least one day, hey guys, try to find a way to get to work, get to school without your car, which is a weird way of doing it, but it's also interesting. It's almost like forced Earth Hour with your car.
Yeah, Earth Hour, that's the one.
Now I was thinking about this if it happened in Brisbane.
Annoying.
Yeah, because Brisbane is a very driver-centric town.
I know.
I don't think that we'd be able to survive if we weren't allowed to drive.
We wouldn't be able to do this show.
No, we wouldn't.
What is your number plate? We don't have to give it out, but what does your number plate end in? You don't know?
I think 7.
We're fine.
I feel like this is something I should know,
Yeah.
but I don't.
You could just go outside and look at it, but oh well.
And I mean, so Paris is like a massive city. Massive world-class level city. So of course they have a huge population, lots of drivers, but they also have a pretty state-of-the-art transport system as well, public transport system. Whereas I don't think the Brisbane transport system would be able to handle it if half the city couldn't drive.
I've seen train like quit, like what are they called? Train where they quit. They what's it called? Train strikes in Sydney, and the bus system completely collapsed because of it. It couldn't cope, and Brisbane wouldn't be able to do that if like if it was expected to keep up with one entire population's transport requirements.
I mean, it is an interesting idea, especially to cut down on smog and stuff, even for a day, just to send a message about if there was a dramatic change in smog levels. And then you could say, look, this is how much better it is when less people drive. And maybe that will have an effect when less people drive.
Maybe they should just do the all-out, like Melbourne did with the cat banning, just all-out ban cars in France.
All of France?
All of France.
Do you want horse and carts?
Yes.
Is that the alternative
I want to go back.
Every Parisian on a scooter.
Yep.
Well, yeah. What? Isn't that the cliche?
Yeah.
Aren't they all supposed to be on like Vespa scooters with baguettes?
Yeah.
Just do
Let
that.
that catch on.
Yeah.
Live up to your stereotypes, France.
Yeah, you will help the environment by being a stereotype.
Help yourselves.
I don't know if you have to wear the beret, but it might also help the environment. I can't be sure.
Can't be too sure though. We can be a little bit sure.
I don't like baguettes.
I do.
Okay.
Croissant?
We don't have to agree on everything.
No, we don't.
I do love croissants.
Good. I'm not a bigot. Tim, my mum always used to joke that I could one day make a helicopter out of Lego.
Oh.
I think she was praising me sarcastically, but I think a Chinese farmer has kind of taken this to the next level. All right, Li Hushang, he's 52.
Maybe she should have been your mother's son.
Maybe he should have been. He has.
I'm sorry, that seemed really hard.
Thank you, Tim. He's actually working on and has almost finished his own homemade helicopter.
You're not allowed to do that.
Why not?
You're not allowed to just build a helicopter
Why
in your
not?
backyard.
Why not, Tim?
There are rules.
Why are there rules?
There
Tim?
are these law things that you have. You can't just build a helicopter.
I think he's getting away with it just fine.
Okay.
Journalists are like, hey, this is pretty cool.
What are we talking about here? We talking about like a
homemade
big cargo thing? Or?
No. He's made it. It's like it's a skeleton frame for a helicopter made of iron, like angle iron.
Okay.
And it looks like a helicopter. It's very, very, very basic.
So it's one of those little tiny choppers like you see farmers using.
Kind of,
when wrangling cattle and stuff like that.
It doesn't got like the one main rotor. It's got two like twin rotor rotors
on each side. Yeah.
Yes, it's powered by a motorcycle engine.
Oh,
of course.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, this sounds safe.
Yeah. In a test flight, he claimed it got 40 centimeters off the ground.
Wow, he's really making some progress there.
Yeah, he's got two dreams. One, to actually make a fully fledged flight. So I think he's going, Wright brothers on this. If he get 12 seconds or more, pretty decent knock. Plus, he also wants to make next an aeroplane.
There's a saying that I've heard, which essentially amounts to China don't care.
China don't care?
China will do what they want.
Well, yeah.
Do you own the copyright to something? China doesn't care. They'll make a theme park about it.
They have so many knockoff Lego brands, it's ridiculous.
If you want to make a helicopter in China, apparently you're just allowed to make a helicopter.
You know what the seat on this helicopter is, Tim?
Oh, what is it? Is it a bicycle seat or something?
It's a bucket.
Like an upside down
bucket?
Like
an upside down bucket.
All right. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'd totally go for a ride in this. This seems super safe. This is ridiculous.
He made it in his own,
This guy's going to end up hurting himself.
Maybe, because
rotors are going to fly off and fly into his house.
Perhaps he's, like, test flying it in, like, this giant open field. It looks like, if it's just him doing it, he can go for it, because it seems to be part of his dream. And if you...
I guarantee this guy does not have a degree in aeronautical engineering. He is someone who just bought a book on planes one day and thought, I'm going to build one. And he decided to build a helicopter.
Yeah, probably. Sounds about...
I think I'm angry because I'm jealous.
Really?
Like, I'd like to be able to just do something like this just one day. Just, yeah, I'm just going to build this in my backyard.
I remember back in the day watching the TV show Robot Wars, where people would, like, build their robots and then wage them against each other, while one of the dudes from Red Dwarf would host it. What was his name? And that was excellent. And I remember one dude made his own robot, and it failed in the first round, but he was so proud of it.
He made it.
Yeah, he made it himself. He was like this 70-year-old dude. You might remember the episode if you were back, like, listener, if you were back in the day watching that show like me. This guy, though, he's chasing something. He's chasing this dream, which I love. I'm getting behind this guy.
All right, I can support that.
Yeah.
I can support that. Believe in your dreams. Maybe check the laws first if you're planning to build a helicopter in your backyard in Australia.
Plus, physics probably isn't on his side, because I don't think a motor engine could actually take something
Throw
as
another
powerful
one in.
enough. Yep, okay.
Throw a second engine in. Done.
Yeah.
Fixed it. Oh, well, we wish him the best of luck.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks very much, guys.
That's the end of the show. We will be back next week from Monday. It'll be Alistair, Steph, and myself. 6 a.m. only on Switch 1197, Brisbane's Youth Alternative. We're out of here. Love you.
Hooray!